Network marketing still work. You know, there's a lot of negativity around, as there is with anything that has attention on it. And if we're not careful and we start to get sucked into the negativity, we can like, oh my goodness, this business model doesn't work, it's outdated, or there's so many other better options out there. So let me run through some ways that you can maximize the way that network marketing works for you and just help you move forward with some confidence and clarity. So first of all, anything, network marketing included, only works if you work it. I'm someone that likes to take personal responsibility. I didn't used to be. I used to be a bit of a coward and make excuses and look outside myself. I realized that wasn't working for me. So one of the great parts of network marketing was it taught me personal development to look at myself. And I always ask myself now, and I advise you to do the same, as it's just us here. No one's, throwing any stones at anybody, right? It's just for your benefit. Ask yourself if you're doing all you can to make network marketing work for you. We're either looking for a way in or looking for a way out of any situation. Think about it. Someone invites you to a party, you pretty much know on the spot if you're going to go or not. But if they ask you and you're too polite to say, nah, I don't really want to come, what do? Well, yeah, I'll think about it. And, we pretend we're having this thought process. Really, we're looking for, oh, actually, my toenails need cutting, my fingernails need cutting, I can't come. Like any excuse and we're going to get out of it. Don't be that guy or that girl in your network marketing business. Don't already have one foot out the door and be like, oh, the wind's changed direction, that's a sign I'm going to leave, right? Don't do that. Make a commitment, make a decision, not a plan, make a decision, because decisions don't change, plans do, that if you really want to do this, if you really want to create success and you really believe that this can work for you, then go for it. Commit yourself. Commit some time. Be professional. Do the basics, such as inviting, such as presenting, such as working on your skill set, being consistent. If you're not doing those things already, then you've nobody to blame but yourself. Tough love, I know, but I'm here to help you win, not pat your back and rub your belly. So that's rule number one, personal responsibility. It'll only work if you work it. Number two, I believe that there are some ways that we can improve and modify the traditional approach of network marketing. We only have to see what's happened in the world recently to realize that technology and the way that it affects how we build our business is here to stay and vitally important. I think it was about 5 years ago now, I can't remember the exact date, but for the first time in history, there were more purchases made online than offline. So when someone says to you, oh, people want to buy belly to belly, they still do, but in greater numbers, the majority, they prefer to seek their information, make their buying decisions via the internet. So if you're still trying to do everything the old-fashioned way, can it work? Of course it can. If you work it well, it will work for you. But do I believe that's the smartest way? The only way? Absolutely not. So if you're insisting that people have home parties, if you're insisting that they have to physically meet with you and carve time out their diary, if you're insisting that everything is a three-way call and you're not going to reveal any information until you've got somebody in a three-way call, these methods are outdated and they raise alarm bells to your audience. Your family, your friends, even people who you don't yet know and will prospect about this business, if they're being asked to do things that are unusual and outside of the way they usually make their buying decisions, what do you think is going to happen to them? They're going to go, well, that seems strange, that seems unusual, I'm not comfortable. And people who aren't comfortable don't make buying decisions. So if you're finding right now that the way in which you're approaching your business, what your upline or your company has said, that's the only way to do things, and that's not working for you, be a big boy, be a big girl, that's like giggity, it's like a quagmire, be a big girl, right? Same thing I did. I went through 328 no's in a row, the traditional way. Have a little tracker, tick, 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 no. Tony Robbins in the car on the way there, I can do it, yes. I get there, no. I'm like, maybe this isn't going to work for you, Richard. Maybe there's a different way you can approach this. And I started to dig around and I was like, you know what? The people with amazing networks and great relationships, they've put some working before joining this business. They're now bearing, the fruits of that labor. I hadn't done that. I had to hold my hand up, responsibility, and say I hadn't built that many trusting relationships. So why would they join me in business? Especially when I'm giving them the random usual scripts and usual pitches that they've heard 50,000 times. Well, maybe 50, maybe not 50,000. So I changed my approach. I started to use the internet, started to build a new audience, have new people find me, build up my confidence, use more modern methods that I saw working in other businesses. There's nothing stopping you doing the same. It doesn't make you a cheat. It doesn't make you, disrespectful to say thank you for the advice, but I'm going to go and try things my own way having got instruction in that area, I feel it suits my personality better. You don't owe nobody but yourself anything, right? You paid your money, you pay your monthly fees. As long as you're abiding by the company legalities, you can build any which way you like. So I'm mentioning this because sometimes two ways that network marketing may not work for you. Number one, you're not working it, if you're honest. But number two, you're working it the incorrect way. You're putting the effort in. We just need to make an adjustment tactically. So take hope. If a guy with 328 no's in a row can go on to sponsor over 750 people just by making some changes and some consistency, you can definitely do great things as well. Will it work? Absolutely, if you work it the right way and consistently. If you'd like to see my approach that I managed to transform my results, I'll happily share that with you for free. You can go to www.authoritynetworker.com/webinar. You'll see a webinar there, and that's about 2 hours long. So carve out some time in your diary. This isn't a wishy-washy like, 3-step PDF that you don't really learn anything from. This is if you're serious and you really want to take some steps to make some progress, what's working nowadays. I've got so many success stories with the methods that I teach people. I'm happy to give you an overview of those in that web class and dive into what can work in your network marketing business. I gave you that link. It came across the screen. It's also in the description beneath this training. As I always like to say, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing you on that web class. If this was beneficial for you, put it in the hands and eyes and ears of someone, your team, someone who you think it would benefit. Give me a like and a subscribe so I can give you some more content. And if you are a subscriber, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.